How y'all doing? It's Rob Burnham, ATA Preacher Man R&B, and this is another episode of Retro Land Comics. This time I'm doing another episode of Once Upon a Time Reviews, the time review on Once Upon a Time season 6, episodes 21 and 22, and this is a two-part season finale. What happens in the first part is Emma and Henry's back in Storybook, and the Black Fairy's curse has happened, and Emma is in a psych ward because she thinks she's been having delusions of Storybrooke and all this and being a savior. And the Black Fairy has her convinced that she's crazy. And Henry's the only one that remembers, and he's trying to get his mother to remember and believe. And everything he tries isn't working. He winds up getting hurt, and this just leads to Emma burning the storybook and not believing. And then what's happening at the Enchanted Forest while all this is happening. All the realms, the story tale realms, fairy tale realms, is being destroyed and disappearing, and the Enchanted Forest is the last to survive. And what happens is Prince Charming and Captain Hook go to try to find a bean from the beanstalk. They're able to find it. They get attacked by this dragon, but they escape from it. And while they're doing this, the Enchanted Forest starts disappearing. So what happens is all the people from Storybrooke get to the courtyard while the evil version of the Evil Queen sacrifices herself to try to stop the disappearance of the worlds to happen to them, to get rid of them. And she is able to hold it off on time. That way Emma believes, and then the people of Storybrooke get saved, and they make it back to Storybrooke. Well, that's what happens in the first part. The second part is the final battle, pretty much, and the Black Fairy still has Gideon's heart, so she's controlling him. Emma and Gideon have their final fight. Emma sacrifices herself and lets Gideon stab her and almost kill her. But in doing so, it lets some out of her light magic, and she's able to stop. Whenever she gets stabbed and her light magic comes out of her body, it's able to stop the curse, stop everything. Everybody's saved. We see a little girl and her father getting attacked in a version of the Enchanted Forest. We find out at the end of the episode that it's actually Henry's daughter, and she has a version of the Storybrooke now. She goes to Seattle to find Henry and tell him that she's his daughter, and pretty much what Henry did with Emma. Now Henry's daughter's having to do that with Henry, and we'll find out about that in next season, in the series finale, the last season, next season. So y'all be on the lookout for that. As always, Rob Burnham, make you a Preacher Man R&B sign out, guys. GG's awesome. It's been another episode of Richard Land Comics. See y'all next time.